doing? Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Okay, Leo. Okay, let's see what's going on for you guys. Okay, I'm just gonna clear the energy really quick. Okay. Leo. Let's see what's going on today. We got full moon here. Should get out my moonology. It's right there. I'll get it. What the heck? Have illumination. Diligence. You may have like a shimmer of something going in a good direction. You could like have a different thought to approach love. You could have different thought to approach career, to approach any and everything in your life. And then this is just kind of saying, you know, keeping up with that. Happiness. I love this card. It's going to lead to a lot of happiness for you here. You have stillness here. So there is something here. Within the stillness, you have like figured something out. And then diligence is just like following through, sticking to a schedule, sticking to a routine, sticking to, you know, your goal here every day. You know, this is like this bird flying, you know, they fly every single day and they have, you know, certain areas that they check out at this time of year and then an area that they check out at this time of year, you know, and birds are up early, you know, the early bird gets the worm. So there is something here about once you get this illumination here, which if you don't have the illumination, if you're not like coming into some clarity here, it's like not 100% sure, but you can kind of see, okay, this could work. You know, I have a good feeling about this. Then that's what you're going to want to go towards here. But let's see more about this. And dolphins represent friendships, which is so beautiful. You know, dolphins have names for each other. They are very intelligent. So I feel like there's things where you haven't like been able to share your intellectual side, maybe even like the way you feel about spirituality. You can't really talk to anybody about that. You got to just kind of keep these things hidden because people, you know, don't understand you. So that's about to change as well. You have this thing. Is it called a sickle? You know, this is something that, you know, it definitely gets the job done, but it's a lot of work to do that. And this is a very, very, very like exhausting, but it works. It's always going to work. It's been working since the beginning, you know, that somebody invented this, and it's going to work through all this technology that we're going to apply and change and change and change and change and change. This will always still work, you know? So There could be something about getting back to basics illuminates something else. Or maybe you're working at something too hard and you have to step away. And then when you go back, you have like a fresher idea about it. This could be something where it's going to change your day-to-day life. It's very difficult when you have a very physical job. And it's very difficult to then see things or make progress in other areas that you're wanting to create more happiness here. So there's something here about stillness in this card too, because like there could be some work that is like mindless work, but it is kind of physical, but there is like a quiet solitude to it. And this may clear your mind or help you think of something, because there is something about when you're trying to clear your mind, when you're trying to be still and your mind is just going. So maybe you need to do something where you're out in nature and you're doing like a repetitive task, and then your mind will naturally go blank. That could be something for someone. Like, you know, I was in Bosnia for about 3 weeks in a village, and we would go out. I would go out with the little old ladies that would go pick raspberries in the fields in the middle of these mountains. And I would wake up every morning and make coffee for them, right? And then we would go out there, and all day we're picking raspberries. And, you know, we would kind of separate out in our different, you know, rows, so nobody's really next to you. And there were these wild dogs that would just like walk alongside and they'd run around and play, but then they always come back to where you are. So beautiful. You know, all the birds out there, you see the storms coming in way before. So anyways, picking raspberries, you know, it's kind of just, you know, mindless diligence. You just got to be there every day to do it, you know. But I would get the most amazing creative ideas. So it could be something like that. There could be a way to use your diligence in a different way that's going to lead to a lot more happiness, because the dolphins are riding the wave, and that is a lot easier for them to swim. You know, just like this bird can flap their wings, but they can also like coast on the air resistance or the wind or whatever the heck. So there's something here that you can see in a different way. You have cross. This could be something with a burden. The cross is a burden that you have to bear. There could be something about, there's something here that you can do it in an easier way. Maybe there's something that you feel obligated to go do, but there's a lot of burden. There's a lot of people that, you know, they have like more of a set mindset, and it's not the same as your mindset. It's like an old school mindset. It's a very restrictive mindset, right? And there's something here about people wanting you to bear a cross that is not yours. But there's something here about this bird, these dolphins here. I mean, even this, you know, even this little swan here, you know, flowing with the water. These two, they're flowing with the wave. This is just like coasting with the wind, you know. So there's something here that could be made a lot easier for you. And I feel like the message is to just kind of float along with it. You know, you don't really need to react. You can kind of not give it a lot. And this could be people in conversation, difficulties when they come up. Like maybe if you're going to be around someone who has a lot of opinions about your life or something. This is just, there is a way that you can overcome this, and there is a way that you can make this actually better by your response. You have the ring. There's a commitment here. There is something beautiful being offered. maybe there's people, let's just say this is an example. It doesn't have to be exactly this, but then maybe this will give you the basic idea, right? And you could see if it fits for you. Maybe there are people, okay, that you're going to go, you know, you have a trip to go home and there is a new person that you're seeing. And people don't want you to be with this person for whatever reason. And they're, you know, they're going to be coming in hot. You know, they're going to want answers. They want things from you. They want you to do certain things in order for them to be happy. Doesn't make any sense, right? But a lot of people do that. It's like their happiness is it's kind of like the mom who's like, oh, wants her daughter to get married because it's like, oh, I've always had this dream of this wedding that you're gonna have. What do you mean you never want to get married? You know, and them being all upset. Or like parents that want their kids to have grandkids and you don't want to have kids. You know, it doesn't have to be exactly that, but there's something here where it's like somebody else's happiness is being put on you over difficulties that you had to go through in your life. It's like people don't really get that here. So I feel like you just kind of, there's something here where it's like you just, you know, kind of nod along and not really say too much and let the moment pass. It's kind of the energy that I feel. Like, okay, sure, let them think that you're taking this burden, but you're not. You're just going to do what you want to do anyways. You know, I did that where I worked too a couple of times. They had all this crazy stuff that they wanted us to do as a preschool, and we're already working so hard, and yep, sure, I'll get right on that, and I just never did any of it. You know, I was just, you know, focusing on, I don't know, teaching the kids and caring for them and, you know, helping the parents, like, hello. And, you know, they never really, everybody else was all freaking out and this and that and this and that. And when they came to me with all this paperwork that I was supposed to do, I just said, I didn't have time to do that. Sorry. What are you going to do? And it ended up working out. But here's the thing is you got to be in tune, right? There was like a time where, you know, don't raise your hand and talk about this. Don't draw attention to this. This is the energy. Like, I'm just not going to draw any attention. I'm just going to ride this wave out into my beautiful life of happiness. You know? And it's kind of giving me this energy of, oh, this person's not going to work for the family business. Oh, wait till you tell the parents that. They're going to freak out. Okay, that would be a great time for me to tell them I'm never having kids, you know? So they're going to be more upset about you. So I'm going to kind of skate out of here. There's something about that kind of energy. So it could have to do with that. Yeah, you know, this is about you realizing, hey, this is what I can control, and you're going to go on and live your separate life of luxury here. This woman is luxurious. She's, you know, look at her. She's like the empress. She's attracting everything to her. You know, she believes that she's worth it. She believes that she deserves it. She's like basking in this glory of this day here. Everybody deserves to have this. You know, everybody on this planet. And this is you getting in this kind of alignment. And you've all met these kinds of people that it's just like, whatever happens, they're like, okay, sure, whatever. I'll be over here at the bar, you know. You know, they just don't really get involved. And I don't know that that's because they don't care or they do care. We're not going to get into all that. But definitely, this is your time for your happiness. This looks really great right here. And then you have the birds here. The birds represents chatter. Represents people talking, people looking. Oh, look at this woman. You know, this is like the energy of a woman that, you know, she goes off and she lives on her own and she does whatever she wants. And everyone's like, can you believe her? Oh my gosh. She, you know, she left her husband. How could she possibly? But it's like, yeah, she's happy. Leave her alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? And it doesn't have to be a woman either. It doesn't have to be that example, you know, but it's just like, there's something here. You know? Yeah. Okay, let me see. No, I'm gonna see this a little bit. I was seeing a palm tree, and I forgot that this deck, it's Island Time Wellness, And the palm tree is very strong, very sturdy, right? I don't know how high they go. At least 3 stories, I think. 2.5, 3 stories. Maybe more, I don't know. No, I think like 3 stories they can go up to. I know they're over 2. So anyways, whatever. They're big. When there's a hurricane, these palm trees can bend practically in half. And they don't snap. And the hurricane's over and the palm trees are fine. Yeah, some of the leaves that were like, closer to dying will fall off, whatever. But the palm tree is completely fine. Because they have that. And this is something here where you have had the strength all along, and you're finally recognizing that, and you're finally realizing that, hey, my strength is not to carry everything in this world. My strength is so that I can enjoy. And so you're finally learning this like flexible part of when a storm comes, I'm just going to kind of bend whatever way I have to bend to get out of it. And then I'm going to get back to my abundance over here, loving my life. And this is, this ring, these 2 dolphins here, this is a friendship that turns into something more. And what do you know? Heart with the key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. So cute. Date. Meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, plan, set a date. Who is this person? Look, she's like so excited. I gotta get ready for my date. Golden mirror. Self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. Okay. We'll see about that. This could be a person that is wanting you to bear this cross. I mean, that's pretty, there could be people that are accusing you of being self-absorbed, of being a narcissist, but there is a healthy way to do that. And I feel like you are doing that. You have photographs here, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories here. So that could be a past person. So you could be worried that this person, this new person, has some of these qualities, and time will tell. You'll see. But there's definitely a commitment here. There's definitely meeting the one here. There's definitely opening your heart here. There's definitely a lot of happiness here to be had. So we'll see. Maybe you have multiple people that are making offers. Okay. Page of Wands. Okay. You could have something planned, a trip planned, or something, maybe you have new ideas or something new that you want to do, something new that you want to bring life to. And there is a way that this is going to come about here. You could be very much so focused on this. On making whatever this Ace of Wands is, this new opportunity. There's a lot of passion that you have for something. And I see you pulling away and focusing more on that. And some people not being very happy about that. Look, yeah. No, they're definitely not. There is an energy here of someone being disappointed because they wanted you to do something else. You could be putting work before family or something like that, but this is not just work. This is like a dream. This is like a wish fulfillment. And yeah. Let's see about this golden mirror, right? What is this about? The Hierophant. Interesting. So interesting. And then you have the Queen of Swords. There could be somebody here that people want you to stay with, or people want you to be with, or people want you to take an interest in. There could be someone who suggests you date someone, who introduces you to someone. And this person, I don't know, I feel like they suck. But there's somebody else here that you already have in mind or that you meet that is better. And there's kind of like this little bit of a battle over what somebody else wants for you and what you want for yourself. This could have to do with your career. You're going separately somewhere else in your career, in your life. And this could be where you meet someone, which you have been getting that. There is somewhere else that your focus is and someone does not like it. This could be a friend that you just don't see that much anymore because you don't see eye to eye with them anymore. And when you're, talking from your heart and you're so excited, they like say you don't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? There's just that kind of an energy here. And you have the Page of Swords. There could be a person that is kind of very obsessed with your energy. That's just what this feels like. It could be a person, this could be like a father figure, doesn't have to be. There could be somebody in some kind of authority here that I would just like watch, because I feel like they have eyes places, So this could be work where it's like you've always thought you were going to get this better opportunity here. You put in all of this work, all of this diligence here, all this work that you put in. And it's like you're coming to find out the cross that you bear. It's like the devil wears Prada, when people are putting their job onto you and it's like crazy, ridiculous things that they're asking of you. It's like you could finally see like, oh, hey, this is never going to get better. This, I'm at the bottom, working so very hard. That's never going to change. The cross is just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. They're never going to promote me here. There's something here that you could see, but that's a good thing for you to see here, that this person is kind of power hungry and they don't actually do a whole lot. And that way, whenever there is a problem, they have somebody else to blame, and then people all of a sudden are fired, and it's like, what the heck? So there's something here that you could see, you could know that you have way more skills, and maybe you're just, look, I'm not kidding you. There's something here. You have way more. You are qualified. You will do great at this. You are enough. You already know enough. You're knowledgeable enough. You're skilled enough to move forward and to be successful in this. You're just thinking that you don't within your head because you're looking at what other people are doing. It's like you have a willingness to do something and you love doing it. That is enough. That is more than enough. And everything else, I feel like you're making mountains out of molehills. It's not that big of a feat to learn, and you're going to do it, and you're going to do it really well. I feel like you're more and more, you're coming around with believing in yourself every day a little more, every day a little more, every day believing in these blessings, and every day a little more you are choosing, these are choices. You're choosing love. You're choosing what you love. You're choosing to love yourself. You're choosing to accept offers that you love and that of people that are loving. It's like love is the only thing that matters. And that's what you're choosing. And that's why things are changing. And something could be coming in really quick. You have choices in love. This could be choices in your career. This could be choices in love. Communication coming forward. So this is saying you don't need to just, if a love comes in and you're like, I don't know about this. Something might come in and it's like, I don't know about this. You know? Trust your intuition here, because you're not just going to get one option, you're going to get more options, and never are you supposed to allow this kind of a person in your life. You know, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. No, not supposed to. The sun. Yeah, so you have a lot. You don't want someone that treats you like an option. That's not what we're interested in. We're interested in someone who's ready to move forward, who is a balanced person, who has learned their lessons, right? Who knows where they're going and moves with integrity and honesty. Okay, this is what we're actually moving towards. So, and that is something that, you know, you're going to get, but you have to make these decisions to show that you have changed. That's the world. The decisions are to show that you have changed and that you believe in yourself, because the King of Swords is a step up from the Page of Swords. So this is like saying, hey, I believe in myself. You know, I believe in my capabilities to do this. I know that I am a catch, and you are a catch. So you deserve someone who, you know, also is a catch. Let's get Moonology, right? Could be a Cancer person coming forward. You have Aries, you have Taurus. Could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius too. A win-win outcome is in the forecast. Oh, Libra. Yeah. There's something really successful here, and it's only a matter of time of you breaking out into your own and continuing with something in a schedule. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this, and sticking to this. Bring love into the situation. Didn't I say choosing love? You're choosing love. You're choosing love. You're choosing love. And you're getting love. You're getting love. You're getting love. Yeah. In the beginning, the thing is that when we're first learning to like have more self-love and realize our own self-worth, in the beginning we feel like we shouldn't be doing this, you know? And so this is why you attract a person that's like a narcissist, because you attract a person that wants to take advantage of you wanting love. And that's not what you deserve. This is a time for healing. Yeah. You're healing from those kinds of people, those kinds of situations are not going to continue to happen in your life anymore. Yeah, this is a win-win because you are choosing love, because you're making the changes. Don't let pride get in your way. Opening your heart, getting together, perfect. There's something here where it says hold your vision. There's something here where you deserve to have love. And there is a way that when it comes in, there is a need to be vulnerable. Like a willingness to say, yeah, I deserve this. And I feel like that's what this is talking about here. You have judgment. I look back with compassion for myself. There could be a person that's coming forward that you know somehow already. And so maybe you feel like, okay, well, they didn't choose me like all this time and now they are. Like, what the heck is this about? You know, don't let pride get in your way. You can have a picture in your mind of how this whole thing is going to start. And maybe it starts differently, but again, with this, don't let pride get in your way. I feel like there's people around you that you're going to be able to talk to about this. And I feel like they're going to help you see this Magician, and you have the Empress. So this is saying, like, you know, don't get too in your head about how this whole thing starts. The Empress is vulnerable. I create what I choose naturally with joy. It's a beautiful Empress card. I manifest perfectly what I desire. This is very powerful energy. The Judgment, Empress, and the Magician, that's very powerful change that you're manifesting in your life. So you're manifesting somebody that's, excuse me, going to treat you in a way that you've never been treated before. And so you may, is this love bombing? Is this not love bombing? You know? I feel like it's almost more natural to go with a person, you know, and is that person familiar, but this is not the healthiest approach because you haven't had a healthy love. So pay attention to, am I making this choice because it's more familiar and I'm not used to being treated right? Or am I making this choice because I believe that I am worthy of love? Or am I making this choice because there's some kind of fear? You have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, because, and it says, I calmly make the best decision. You're going to have to think about the right choice, the right person for you, the right situation for you. That's what this is talking about. But you are going to make the right balanced decision. And when you do, things are going to flow forward. And this could be a lot of different people that are coming forward, offering you a relationship or offering you something. And you need to decipher, hey, I want a relationship. I don't want to be treated like an option, or what your, decision is. This could also be with career. Do you want to go back to something? Do you want to stay here? There's different decisions that you could make with that, with a lot of different things. With all of your decisions, it's like starting to think like, hey, is this really what I want? Is this moving in a direction towards love, towards this solid foundation, towards me loving myself, believe that I'm worth it, towards me flowing with the flow of life and my own happiness? Because when you do that, you're kind of changing direction from what maybe you have been doing. And so the change can be scary, right? This is really interesting here because, when you have the Empress come out with the Magician, this is somebody who is manifesting you, you're manifesting them. They want to manifest somebody to take care of, somebody to have this new kind of life with. That's what they want. They want somebody to start a whole new life with, because they have, become reborn, and they want somebody else to share that with. And that's why I love this card, is because look at them together here, swimming together here. That's something. Somebody wants a partner through life, someone who's going to continually choose them and will always choose them. And this person, they will always choose you. They will always choose you. You have the Three of Wands. You've waited a very long time for this connection. You could be at a point where you're like, I don't know that it's going to happen. I have energy and I need to realize my goals. But then you have the High Priestess here. So this is coming, and this could very well be, Cancer, Pisces person here. This is something that within your heart, within your soul, your intuition is going to guide you with what to go with who to give a chance to, with who not to give a chance to. So, yeah, the Knight of Wands, I make a decision without pressure. And once you make that decision, you see how it's like making the choice. And then once you make the choice, very fast movement. You know, making the decision and then very fast movement. He's running. Let's see if we can get anything else about this person here. Empathy. This person has empathy. They could work in the healthcare field. They don't have to, but they could. This could be a person that is very interested in learning about different cultures and different ways of doing things. This could be a person that, you know, they just really want a healthy relationship. And this is a person who, you know, they have learned a lot from different situations, from different people, and they have given a lot of empathy to other people, and they want somebody who's going to give that back to them as well. You have protection here. So this is a person that would protect you. This is a person that you can trust, that you can rely on. Again, you have Aries here, you have Pisces, and then you have Virgo. So this is somebody who, you know, they want to take care of themselves and they want to take care of other people. This is a person who's going to do everything in their power to have things come together for everyone involved. This is a person they could really like to interact with other people, and like, you know, everybody hangs out at their house. Or this is a person that, you know, they're a very social person and they like to take care of other people. You have ostentation here. So this is a person who, you know, they, wow. You have achievement came out. This is a person that could hide the fact that they have made major achievements in their life. This could be a person that's very successful, that is very, you know, rich, but they hide it. They don't like to show this to everyone, you know, because they want to know that they can trust you. Look at this harmony. Yeah. When everything is in harmony and it's the right moment, they will. So it's not about lying. It's just they want to make sure that somebody wants them for the right reasons. And they don't want to come off as this cheesy person that's flashing things in your face. You know, they want a genuine, real love. You know, this person is in harmony with who they are. They have made peace with their past. There could be a significant age difference between you and this person. And so, you know, you could be concerned about their health, or they're concerned about somebody else's health, or like there is something here about like somebody wants to care about somebody's health and somebody wants to protect the other person. It's a very interesting energy here. Yeah, vision. You got a vision card here too. Hold your vision. I don't know where it is now. I'm going to pull out a million cards. But the vision that you have for your life, the vision that this person has for their life, they go together. And it's like nobody can see it necessarily. You two physically together, you two, when you write it down on paper, maybe it doesn't make any sense. But the two of you, this vision that you have, it makes sense. And this guy is catching... Oh, I always think he has a fish in his mouth, but he doesn't. No, he definitely doesn't. But there's something here about you and this person, you're both a catch. And each of you see that. Look at the eye here. This is like, you know, what you would vision, but it's not. How can I say that and have that make sense? This is like beyond what you would envision, but it's so perfect. It's so perfect. You would look. And then you have criticism. I'm telling you. Why do you always get this? What does she say in Anne Hathaway in The Idea of You? She's like, I didn't know me being happy would piss so many people off. And her friend's like, oh yeah, people hate happy women. I didn't tell you that. Not just women, men, anybody, you know? It's like, no, actually, I'm just happy all the time. You know, that's kind of my thing. You know, so this is really beautiful. And Anne Hathaway was in The Devil Wears Prada too, which was like the career thing, you know, where she was doing something she didn't want to do to kind of get the credit, and then realizing, okay, you know what, screw this. I'm not doing this anymore, you know? And then finally Meryl Streep was like, fine, I'll give you a good recommendation, you know? Whatever she did. I don't know. Yeah. Wow. But so, okay, so it's like maybe it doesn't look, the vision of your life, the vision of love, maybe it doesn't look exactly the way that you had always pictured it, but you love it. You're so excited about it. Whatever that other vision was, you don't even remember it now. This is the vision. You know what I'm saying? There's something here about that. You know, maybe, you know, you never pictured yourself being one of these people that wants to live in one of these tiny little houses. And what do you know? You do, and you absolutely love it. You know, maybe you like never wanted to be with someone who was shorter than you know, but what do you know? It's a beautiful romance and you can't picture it any other way. You know, it doesn't have to be that, but there's something here about this vision that you have, and maybe other people not seeing it, but screw them. I mean, when you have all of this, what else do you really need? Okay, Leo. So that's what I had for you. I hope it resonated, and if it did and you want to like and subscribe, that would be awesome. Also, I have a book. It's called One Light. It's all about the law of attraction and manifesting. So if you're interested, it's in the description. Thanks, you guys, so much. Okay.